I'm here with Eileen Chubb, who founded Compassion in Care. So Eileen, why are you here?
I'm here because since March, Jeremy Hunt has ignored numerous letters with serious concerns about the CQC. And last year we submitted an extensive inspection report about the CQC, about homes across the country that were being re-registered as new. And one of those companies was in the last issue of Private Eye, where people have suffered horrendous abuse, and they could have stopped it and they didn't.
So the CQC is a regulator, the Care Quality Commission.
Yeah.
What do you think of it as a regulator?
They are useless. In fact, they're worse than useless, because when you have a regulator, you rely on them to tell you the truth, and the CQC don't tell people the truth. They lie to the public and they protect bad care homes, and we have countless evidence of this.
And not only do they regulate care homes, but also NHS, hospitals,
Yeah.
GP surgeries. Yeah. That's not good news, is it?
It's not good news, because your life may depend on these services, and God help you if you're depending on CQC to tell you the truth. If you're looking for a care home or looking to take an operation in a certain hospital, don't rely on what the CQC tell you, because they lie. And because they lie, people die.
And can you explain why you were giving medals out? I don't understand.
The head of CQC, David Behan, even though all our concerns have been, registered at the health department, even though they haven't responded, they know, and yet they nominated him to be knighted to Sir David Behan for services to inspection, services to covering up abuse in care homes.
So he's ignored all your concerns,
Yeah.
and he's getting knighted.
Yes.
Because of that,
Yes.
you think?
Yeah, he is. And we just handed in an envelope with all our letters and all of the corresponding evidence that they've ignored since March.
The government are very careful to set up these regulators, but it sounds to me it's a bit of a smokescreen.
Oh, it is an absolute smokescreen, because in 2010 they put a press statement out, and it was put on the BBC, it went everywhere. They said they closed 100 care homes, and myself and Private Eye did a joint investigation, and it turned out there was only 2 closed, and they lied, and they've lied ever since. And at the end of the day, their job is to provide the public with reliable, trustworthy information. That's their mission statement.
And what are the rest of the mainstream media doing about this?
I think nobody is able to challenge anything to do with the establishment, it seems. Private Eye done a marvellous job, and that's why they've won the Gavin McFadden Award, because people think, oh, it's a government regulator, they must be telling the truth. And, they're very wary of challenging them. But we can prove what we're saying. This is hard evidence. And every day we're taking phone calls from families and from whistleblowers who've been failed by the CQC and who've lost their job for caring enough to speak out, like myself. I'm a former whistleblower. And also families who've been stopped from seeing their loved ones because they raised a concern.
How independent are these independent regulators?
Not independent at all. Basically, the CQC is full of Jeremy Hunt's cronies. And, why would you defend the indefensible otherwise?
So that was Eileen Chubb there. She's doing great work to highlight how our regulators are failing the public. And it seems to me that this is all part of the charade of accountability and openness in government. We have nothing of the sort. Follow us on social media and look out for our next report. Thank you.